What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer, and today I wanted to talk about the Sims 4 Growing Together expansion pack and the controversy behind it. The other day we got a live stream showing off the new gameplay features that are coming to the pack, and I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty good. It's looking very promising. We're finally getting those better social interactions and just deeper family gameplay, stuff that we as a community have been asking for years now. But that's not without its flaws. A lot of people feel like those features should be in a base game update and not behind a paywall. So I wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on that and just talk about it. Before this video does begin, even though it's already started, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. I do let's plays and discussions. But yeah, let's dive in. So personally, I have to disagree with some of the people who are saying that the features coming in this expansion pack should be in the base game update. Hear me out before you flame me. The reason why I feel like that is because most of the features we are getting are from previous Sims packs that we've gotten, whether that's from Sims 2 to Sims 3. These are previous features that were from paid DLC that they're putting in this pack. I'm guarantee you that they went back on to like the Sims 2 free time and the Sims 3 generations and said, what features can we take from these packs and put them into the Sims 4 Growing Together. So that's why I'm kind of confused on why people feel like some of these features should be free. Don't get me wrong, the stuff like the milestones is like in my opinion is like a memory system that we had in the Sims 2. For those who haven't played the Sims 2 or who have, you guys know that the Sims 2 memory system was god tier. It really just helped signify the stuff that happened in your Sims lives and the bad and good outcomes it had and how they felt about it. And I thought that was really cool because it just kind of, made you reminisce about stuff they've done in the past. And it was such a cool way to just kind of look back on your Sims kind of like life and their milestones. So for sure, I feel like the milestones and Growing Together definitely could have been something where it should have been a free update. So I agree with that. But stuff like, let's say the likes and dislikes, that stuff came in the Sims 2 free time where you could talk about your hobbies. The new social interactions that we got, what were they called again? I have to look up on my notes here. Conversation topics. The new conversation topics that we were getting were something that Sims 2 free time had, because you could talk about your hobbies and what you liked and disliked, but it wasn't as in-depth as it is now. It was kind of more like I wouldn't say it was basic. It was still pretty good. Like I feel like they're neck and neck in terms of like, features. But yeah, that was something that came from a expansion pack. So like, I don't understand why people feel like most of these features should be free. I understand that, some of these features we were promised from the launch of the game. They promised us smarter Sims and, better social interactions and all that other good stuff. But I feel like in the beginning of the Sims 4 life stage, all it focused on was like emotions. Like, hey, if you eat this cupcake, your Sim will have a better emotion, will be playful. And it's like they were trying to focus on the emotion crap. And I feel like that got tired out super quickly and they needed to basically come up with different stuff. So I get it. Like the Sims 4, like I said, launched in a really bad state, and it needs an expansion pack like Growing Together to finally reach its full potential. But to say that some of these stuff should be free is just kind of crazy to me. Like, you guys really feel like a treehouse should be free in the Sims? Like, don't get me wrong, obviously this is a life simulation game, so it should be able to kind of simulate that in the Sims 4 without having to buy stuff like here and there. But like, let's be honest, like, people bought Wedding Stories, they were hyped for that. It came out and that was really good. They didn't have an issue with that. The game was super busted and broken, but prior to that, people were excited for the pack, and we already had weddings in the game, but that was just to improve on it. So it's kind of like, I don't understand why people are so just like, oh, this should be free, that should be free. I feel like people who are saying that have only played the Sims 4 and haven't played the Sims 2 free time or the Sims 3 generations. And obviously that's not like, nothing to I'm not saying that's like a bad thing, but I feel like if like these features are features I've seen before from previous games. These are not new features. Like midlife crisis came in Sims 3, the treehouse came with Sims 3, the turn off system, likes and dislikes and all that other stuff came with nightlife and free time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people don't know about that stuff, and they're just basing off what they know from the Sims 4 and maybe the Sims 3, because Sims 3 is a newer game. So yeah, it's just kind of confusing to me that people are saying that. Like, don't get me wrong, I agree with some stuff. Like, I agree with some features that should be in the game, but let's be real now. Back in the day when Parenthood came out, they talked about how they were on the fence about even launching that pack because they didn't know if it was going to perform well. But little did they know, we wanted more of that. We wanted more family gameplay, and it still wasn't enough. But because we voiced our opinions and let them know, like, hey, we need more family gameplay, we're getting Growing Together. So it's just kind of frustrating to see people just complain and say, oh, this should be free, when it's like, have you played the previous packs? Like, do you know that some of these features are from previous sim titles? Like, this stuff is nothing new. This has been in paid DLCs before. Granted, the Sims 2, the Sims 3, and Sims 4 are all different games. In my personal opinion, Sims 4 is probably the weakest out of the three, and we don't need to talk about Sims 1, because it launched in a really bad state. So I like, from that point of view, I understand why people feel that some of these features should be in the game, but like, come on now. Like, we've played the Sims 2 free time, or for the people who have played those games and the Sims 3 generations, these were paid features. These were paid stuff. This was nothing that came in base game. And like I said, you can argue that the Sims 3 and the Sims 4 are entirely two different games, which is true. The Sims 3 out of the bat came with, like, out of the gate, what the hell was out of the bat? Oh my god, out of the gate came out with like really good features just from the base game alone. Like, the social interactions was there. It was very, very just deep and cool. Sims 4, I mean, okay, like, I feel like the Sims 4 did have that too. Like, it was cool to see like the facial expressions and the different types of group topics and how they talk and everything, and the like the interactions for me were there compared to the Sims 3 base game. But off of family gameplay, I'm not really sure how the Sims 3 operated. I'm pretty sure it was better than the Sims 4 for sure. But yeah, it's like, this is nothing new. People back in the day were excited for Generations. No one complained about that. Like I said, yes, I know they're two different games, but still, this is what we've been requesting. This is what we want. So I don't understand, like, what were people assuming this was gonna be? Like, I don't understand why people are so like pressed about the features being free. Like, maybe one or two features, like the bikes and stuff. Like, the bike stuff could have been free because we got cars in Sims 2 and Sims 3. So why do we have to pay for, like, I guess, bikes in Sims 4? I get that, but then it's just like, bro, like I just don't like it. It's just disconnect, bro. I don't know. And at the same time, don't get me wrong, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm just saying, from me playing the Sims 1 to all the way to the Sims 4, I've seen a lot of features. I've seen a lot of stuff. I play with all these different types of games, and this is how it is. This is the formula. They're going to capitalize on us. They're going to figure out what's missing from the game, and they're going to put a price tag on it, and then we are going to buy it. But at the end of the day, just to close off what I'm saying, as long as they perform good and the pack does good, I will buy it. They can take my money, because this is what we've been requesting. This is what we want, and this is a, you know, proper exchange. I give you money, you give me my Growing Together pack, and we're all good. But that is just my opinion. Please do not get mad at me. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I mean, I'm on the side of, I don't think some of these features should be free. Maybe other than like milestones and I guess bikes and stuff like that. But everything else, like the, you know, new social like interactions and the you know, like conversation topics and all that other stuff, like that should be in the game, in the pack itself, because it's improving on what we already have. And to be fair, stuff like likes and dislikes, sentiments, all that has been in a free game update. infants and stuff we're getting is a free game update. So it's not like Sims 4 is like, not to say the Sims 4 is money hungry. They are. Like, I'm definitely not defending that, but it's not to say that they're not at least trying to give us some stuff for free to build on what the game is, like where the game is now. Is it fair? One could argue no, but at the end of the day, we're finally getting what we've been requesting. These are premium features in my opinion. You've seen the live stream, it's looking really good, and it's giving us deeper gameplay. They're not trying to focus on other spin-off crap like, oh, you know, your Sims can go get boba tea and bubble tea, whatever the hell it's called. They're not trying to focus on other stuff. They're just generally focusing on the family gameplay. And like, I still need to get my hands on the game, but it's looking really good. And I just feel like more people should kind of just, you know, be happy that we're getting that and kind of look past all the other stuff. I don't know the reason behind why the Sims 4 launched in that crappy state. I guess it just ran out of time. But with this pack, I can personally say that the Sims 4 will probably be up there with Sims 3 and Sims 2. And honestly, I feel like this is like, for me, the new Sims 4 generations, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comment down below what you guys feel, how you guys feel about this. Let's have a civil discussion. Please don't come after my head. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and keep simming and take care.